What's good, you guys? Cali Green 2 Fresh here. CarnivalSpirits, Ninjas in Action. And I am currently in the tunnels with longtime homie JUZTIN SANE. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, dude. I'm blessed. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing good, man. Why don't you go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself? I've known you since 2010, but these motherfuckers out here don't really know you and Bloodtooth Records, so why don't you go ahead and tell them who JUZTIN SANE is?
Man, I started actually when I was telling you I backyard wrestled. Man, that's where Justin Sane the name came from. Is when I first started rapping, dude. I was like, man, I don't know where the fuck to come up with a name. I was like, I just want to rap. The other shit's stupid. Like I just like doing tracks, man. I hate all the little back shit of the industry. And I don't like doing all the album artworks and the hardcore thinking of it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do Justin Sane. Fuck it. And man, I started out in a group, Dark Side Maniacs, DSM, with me, Shank, who is currently on Bloodtooth Records, and Ninja Norm, and we were doing shit for probably about a year or two, and it ended up going sour, man. We kind of, when you're in a group, man, you end up butting heads a lot with different things and how you want things to go, and we just kind of ended up eventually going our own ways, and we found ourselves on Bloodtooth Records, and we're out of Gwinnett, right close to Atlanta. It's Metro Atlanta, about 20 minutes away, and we've been doing our shit since, man, God, 9 years.
Shit.
Crazy. It's crazy, man, to even think about it. I remember starting like it was yesterday.
I remember first hearing about you. You hit me up for I was promoting the first Forever Living in the 420, and you hit me up, and you're one of the first people to hit me up with a few others that are actually starting to make some noise in the underground. So I think that's pretty fresh. You got you and I know Politicize, like you both hit me up, and
And he's the homie.
yeah, man. But you just had an album release party yesterday. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that and the album you dropped, Fishing for a Vision?
I will, man. I do actually want to put it out there. The person who gave me your contact number, man, was 770 Ninja Lion, and it's been a while, man. And like you said, what, 2010?
Yeah,
Hey, shit, that's 5 years ago, man. And I just, I want to give him the thanks, man, because if it wasn't for him, dude, I wouldn't even, know who you were, dude. Maybe 2, 3 years later, you know what I'm saying? You guys are making noise too out there. But I really want to thank 770 Ninja Lion for hooking me up with you, man.
that's what's up. And dude, shout out to 770, man. I haven't spoken to that ninja in years, and fucking a, shout out to that guy.
Yeah, man, he's a good dude. But man, this release party, it was off the chain. We packed that bitch out, man. We had a few Bloodtooth acts come through. We had some acts that we had never before worked with, man. Everything just went solid. The show went well. Everybody showed love to everybody. There wasn't no bullshit, no fights, no drama, you know what I'm saying? And it was awesome, man. It's good to see a bunch of people getting together, getting fucked up and drunk, and no fights, just all there for one thing, man, the music.
Man, that's what's up. That's
Like,
what's up.
it was cool, man. It was the first time in a long time I did a solo set. Usually when we do the Bloodtooth shows, we ended up just sharing a set between us all, because we usually are pushing for time or, whatnot. And this time we had more than enough time we could, and I got a chance to do a solo set, man, which was amazing. Like, it just felt good to be up there, man.
Well, hell yeah, man. So the album Fishing for a Vision, I seen you were dropping a bunch of names that like you have collabos and shit with. Who are some people you worked with on that?
Man, I worked with all the Bloodtooth artists, man, except for T Slim. I sent him a track, and I don't know if he just wasn't feeling it or just couldn't get into it, but I'm gonna definitely get him on the next one. I already told him, I was like, look, man, I got to get you on like 3 since you didn't make this one, bro, because I always got to show love of the people on my label, man. Like, it's not just music, man. It's more like a family. You know, we all kind of grew up together, minus a couple of them, man. You know, but the other ones that came in, man, it's just like it all just fits like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? And it's just awesome. But I got Hatchet Head, Shank. I got Stranger Haze down from Florida. I got them on the record. I got Psych G out of Birmingham. I got D's. That's my longtime homie too, man. He's out of Macon. I got my boy JB The Truth from Detroit. They're all on one song, man. It's called man, you gotta hit me. I gotta send you this next time you do a stoner mixtape, man. It's called Cross Country Smokeout, man. It's a song about literally being on a road trip, just smoking. You know.
That's what's.
I don't know if some people are sketched about it, man. But if I'm on a road trip, dude, I gotta be smoking. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I've been all over the United States, and I know what you mean. It can be sketchy, but you do what you got to do.
Exactly. You gotta, just like I say in the song, man, you gotta make sure you get some Ozium or some kind of air freshener and just make sure it works, you know. But I got it. I ended up getting Katie the Stranger, C-Mob, and Twisted Insane on a track, and man, that song's my baby, dude. I love it. And I ended up getting the dude. I don't even know if he's doing things anymore. No, I tell you the truth, but his name's Deadly Encryption. He's out of Florida. And if he is, that's the shit. And if you hear this, I need to get in touch with you so I can give you your hard copy. My homeboys, I don't know if you've heard of them, Tommy Necro and his hype man.
Yeah.
Loki. Yeah, man, I got Tommy Necro on my album. He's a homie. I've known Loki for a long time. He used to live in Georgia, and he found himself in Texas working with Tommy Necro, and he hooked me up with him. And, I mean, we've just had a really good business relationship since then. I think we're gonna, you know, put each other on our next few albums and things like that. I definitely want him on my CD. You know, he's talented.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, man, I got my girl, I don't know if you heard of her, I got my girl Toxic on the CD. She's the shit. She's a real good female MC. I like female MCs, man. I wish I could get more on them. But you know how that goes. And Deez is actually on there twice. He's there with my homeboy Jaden Young, and Jaden Young's out of Memphis.
Okay.
That's pretty much it, man. I like to keep it independent. You know what I mean? Like, I like to put people that are coming up, plus, you know, if I can afford the bigger collaborations, I will. You know what I mean?
That had to be dope working with Twisted Insane.
Yeah, dude. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I've done a few shows with him, and I've done one show with him, and I saw him out in Birmingham when he opened up for the Mafia 6, and, man, that was a hell of a show. But Katie the Stranger actually hooked that up, and I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's a real dope MC he's out of Ukraine.
Oh, shit. I'm going to have to check him out.
He raps all in Russian, and if you check him out, man, he's got a lot of songs with Gruesome and Twisted Insane. He's done a few songs with him. I think he was on one of his CDs, too. I'm not entirely too sure which one, but I'll have to do my research and look it up.
Hell yeah, I'll definitely look into that. But you were also featured on that Bloodstep Grand Theft UFO, man. Like,
Dude, I know.
That is a sick collab track. Like, I mean, it's the super fucking mega underground cipher.
I know, man, and it was actually kind of funny because Tommy Necro made that cipher too, and that was, you know, kind of before we kind of knew each other, and then we did this one track, This Means War, and it's on my CD. It's also a bonus track if you buy the hard copy of the Solemn of his CD. He threw it up there, but you know, that was even before we did that, and I told Loki about it, and he was like, no shit. He was like, Tommy made that shit too. And I'm like, dude, that's awesome, you know. So we've got a lot of tracks together coming out. We also did a ROC cipher, and he's on it too, and that was actually through Katie the Stranger as well.
Oh shit.
He's hooked me up, man. He's a really good guy.
Well, that's what's up. So, when can people actually purchase your album?
Well, tomorrow, we ended up releasing it 2 days early for the CD release party, and we were trying to go ahead and release it earlier, but we got the show on a Sunday, and we kind of wanted to make a little hype for it. We're like, well, shit, you can get it early if you come to the show, and
I've seen a lot of hype for that show. Like, I've been keeping up with you for years, and I saw all the hype for it, and I was like, damn, that looks like it's gonna be a fresh party.
man, it got so much hype. Like, my last album release party didn't even get half the hype that this had, man, and I'm so stoked because that means I'm doing something right. You know what I mean?
Right. I know it took you a while to put it out too. I remember seeing flyers for it. It was supposed to come out summer of last year, actually.
It was, man, and I ended up doing that track with Twisted Insane, and I told Hatch the Head, he's my producer, man, the Don Dada Bloodtooth Records. Check him out, he's the shit. But I was telling him, I was like, well, shit, if we're gonna do this Twisted Insane track, then let's wait a little bit. Let's push it back another month so I can, so we can go ahead and put it on there, and which was good because we didn't start the artwork for the track listing or anything like that yet. We usually wait till the last to do that. We'll go in there, do the recordings, and then we'll go in there doing all the mixing and mastering and everything, cleaning up, and then after that, after everything's said and done, then we start working on the artwork and things like that. That way, there's no changes that are going to be done last minute, and we already know that's going to be the record and things like that.
Yeah, I remember seeing. I don't know if it was an original cover or if it was just like a poster, but it was the Nirvana album, but it had your head on the baby, and I was like, oh hell no, nah, that's.
We saw the thing, and me and Hatchet were joking about it, and we were talking about it, and he said, I'm gonna make something. He was like, I'm gonna take the Nirvana cover, just put your fucking face on it, and throw that out there for advertisement. And we talked about it, and it never really happened. And Toxic, I'm sitting here chilling with her, and she puts it on the computer. She's bored one night, and she decides to just do it. And it got done, and she came here. She's like, "Hey, Justin, come here and look." And she showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh God, you gotta post it. Go ahead, fuck it. It's too good not to." But
yeah, it's a hilarious picture. Like, you're cheesing it in it, and
yeah, dude, that picture actually got reported, so I'm not allowed to use it. I got in trouble with that one.
That's hilarious.
That's what I told him. I was like, damn, what's the matter? Was it the naked baby or the really small penis? I don't know which one works on that one. Everybody was making fun of me on that. They're like, damn, you should have made him have a bigger dick. Like, dude, the baby. Like, how big do you expect it to have? Come on.
That's just totally altering the picture at that point.
Exactly. Some people might not know what it was if I would have made him have a bigger dick.
Totally throw it off.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Just throw it all off,
Little midget JUZTIN SANE.
Yeah, reaching for the microphone instead of the dollar. Yeah, that was just kind of a comedic thing, and we were just talking shit one day, just smoking in the studio, getting high as hell, and that's what we thought of, and that's how it happened, man. That's usually how most shit happens, though,
Hell yeah. So as far as production goes, Hatchet Head, did he actually produce all of it?
Well, Hatchet is the one that sat down, recorded me, did all the mixing, all the mastering. I've got production work by him on the CD, but I've also got production work by a few other producers and stuff. I got Meth Beats are on a lot of the tracks. I found them one day, and I love their beats, man, and I ended up buying a package deal, man, where I got a whole bunch of them, and I ended up using these for this record because it kind of they have that sound that I want, and just specifically for this concept album. And I've also got Big Boy's Beats beats on a track, Taylor Made on a track, which I don't know if anybody knows, but he used to make a lot of beats for SHI back in the day. I don't know if he's still doing it or not, but it was an old beat that I had and just kind of was sitting on it, you know, and I was like, well, hell, I'm going to go ahead and use it. It needs to be used.
Dust the cobwebs off of it.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I'll do that, man. I'm weird. I'll have beats that I'll be sitting on for years and just can't think of a right concept, or, you know what I'm saying, when I write to it, it just doesn't sound as fresh as I wanted it to, and, man, I'll sit on beats for years, and then one day it'll just sometimes just click in my head. I'll be like, wow, okay, I need to write about that on this beat. And it's weird, because sometimes I can hear a beat and, you know the concept within 2 seconds of hearing the song, you know? Like, my brain just works fucking weird.
So as far as Bloodtooth Records go, what's going on with the skate team? I know you guys also have a skate team.
Oh, man, yeah, we, Hatchet had an opportunity, and Hatchet's always loved skateboarding, and, I've always loved skateboarding, but I'm too fucking fat for a skateboard, and I'll break something. I've tried, man. I actually injured myself when Hatchet started getting back into it. I was like, well, hell, let's do it. And I ended up separating my shoulder from my collarbone.
Ooh.
I was like, yeah, my years of trying to be Tony Hawk are done. But, yeah, man, we just been scouting out these local skate parks in Gwinnett, man, and there's a bunch of kids out there that are just superbly good, and we just feel they need a place to, you know, get heard and, you know, get seen, and basically we run a lot of video promos for them, and, you know, we're trying to get them shoe deals and, you know, things like that, and while we can still film and, you know, supply them with the boards and wheels and things like that, and it really started taking off, man, when we put our ad in Thrasher magazine. Like, it took a while, but we were expecting, you know, it to be a lot quicker, but it seemed like a month went around, and, you know, nobody really did anything. We didn't really notice any more traffic on the internet. And when that next month hit down, man, it was just crazy. Like, started getting more traffic. Our Facebook pages, it started saying, you know, that we were getting more views and more likes and, you know, things like that. And as soon as we put up our skate Instagram, like, a bunch of amateur skaters and pro skaters started following us, and, you know, it just seems like it's a good direction to go, you know, and it seems like everybody's really feeling this movement, you know, whether they're a fan of a Bloodtooth artist or all of us, or, you know, whether they're a skateboard fan or what. I just think it kind of goes hand in hand, man, because, you know, skateboards love the underground shit, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
The raw, the literally, man, just the underground music, and they like the stuff that normally most people won't get into, you know? It's the rebellious thing, you know, in them, I believe, you know. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like the Juggalos, you know what I mean? Like,
definitely. I know you guys dropped that song Bloodthirsty Freaks on Ninjas in Action. I know you guys had a mixtape for it as well, you know, a few years or so back, but that song, it's a straight skate song. I've skated to it, you know that.
I need to tell Hatchet that.
Yeah, man, I've skated that song, like, hit up, you know, the streets with it.
That's awesome, man, because, yeah, we do a lot of, like I said before, man, we do a lot of skate videos for, you know, the team and stuff like that, and I'm going to tell them that. I'm going to be like, yo, you need to put Bloodthirsty Freaks on there, man. That does. Now
It's a
I'm
straight
listening to it in my head, man.
track.
It would go great. It really would.
Like, it's kind of, I know it kind of has that, like, the beat is kind of SoCal feeling, you know what I mean? It's got that feel to it, that old school, like, hip-hop feel, but, you know, skater status.
I love Hatchet, man. Like, Hatchet's got a real big West Coast influence. Like, he loves NWA, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, you know what I mean? Like, Ren, everybody from the West Coast, man. And he always puts that, he produced that beat, and he always puts those West Coast, or it might not even be West Coast, it's old school sound, that funk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely it's got that funk influence.
that's what I love about it. You know, he can do a beat and, you know, just add that little funky part to it. I'm just like, yeah, man, let's rock that. You know, I love it because he just, man, we both have a lot of West Coast influences, man.
That's what's up.
I love old school rap, man. I really do.
That's a lot of like the same influences as, you know, like Violent J had, MC Ren and, you know, Bub La Law, like all that old school shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So, speaking of Violent J, let's go ahead, since we're Carnival Spirits over here, I gotta ask you a couple Juggalo related questions.
Go for it, man.
So, when did you first really hear about, you know, let's just go ahead and say ICP. When did you first hear ICP? And how did it influence you?
Man, the year, I don't know. I was in school, and this one neighbor ended up moving next to me, and we used to hang out, and, you know, dude was like, hey, man, you smoke weed? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you want to smoke weed? And I'm like, yeah. So after school one day, we went over to his house, and I noticed the shirt, you know, he was wearing. It had, I think it was the Ringmaster shirt. I believe so. It was either Ringmaster or Great Malenko, but I was like, man, it's a cool fucking shirt. You know, and he was like, oh, it's ICP. And I was like, who? What? What are you talking about? You know, and he's like, oh, Insane Clown Posse. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. And he came back, he started laughing. He's like, okay. He's like, when we get to my house, man, I'll show it to you. And he popped in the Great Malenko, man. And after that, at that time, man, I was just hooked, you know. I was like, wow, who the fuck are these people? You know, and I've always been that rebellious type, you know, like just the feeling of not following the mainstream, you know, like I'm not going to do this because everybody else is doing it. I do what I want, you know, I do what I like, and they changed me, man. They really taught me to live by that, you know what I'm saying?
How to be like a little more independent individual as opposed to following what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, in a way, like, you know, basically saying, like, you know, fuck that. Just because it's popular doesn't mean that you gotta fucking like it, you know, because where I grew up, man, it's all, you know, people even would tell me, they're like, you listen to that shit, it's not even popular. It's like, so the fuck what? Who cares? You know, it's good music. Who cares if it's popular or not, you know, like, do I want to follow the lemmings into the fucking water? No. I want to pave my own way, you know, and do what I want. And they just taught me to be a more free spirit, you know what I'm saying, and not really care about what the fuck other people thought about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest influence that I've had off of it, man. Is just I wouldn't be who I was today. You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have heard that music. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I first discovered them in the 90s, so, you know, I was 10 when I found them. And my life, you know, totally, you know, different.
So I was probably, I want to say 15 or 16. Because it was about 15, man, because I wasn't driving. I was still riding my skateboard around the neighborhood, man.
Hell yeah. So when was your first, like, real interaction with, you know, the Juggalo family? Because I know whenever, you know, in the 90s you had, like, your Juggalo homies, like, that's how it was back then. But then when did you really first experience, you know, the family in a whole?
Man, the Wicked Wonka tour, actually.
Dope.
Back in 2003, I believe it was. I'm not too sure on the date, but me and my homeboys, you know, like you talking about, little Juggalo homies in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? We were all talking about, well, let's go see ICP, you know? Let's go see a concert, you know? It's the next big step, right? You know? And we had looked it up on the internet, and I remember this specifically. We were pissed off because the day we looked it up, I can't remember what tour it was. It might have been the Race tour. Not Hell's Pit, but the first one. And we had missed it by like 2 days. And we were pissed. And we had to wait till, you know, we heard again and check Ticketmaster, save up fucking lunch money to go and, you know, all that stupid shit. When you're little, you don't have fucking money. $20 is worth, you know, 200 when you're 15, 16, right. 17, you know? And we finally just literally every month just check. And finally we got the Wicked Wonka tour, and man, it was crazy. I've always heard that the Atlanta shows back in the day were some of the dopest shows to go to. Like, people were driving from Florida, from Alabama, from North Carolina, from South Carolina, you know, and like, it was crazy. They used to backyard wrestle outside of the venue, you know what I'm saying? And not JCW, but just, you know, random juggalos, man. And it was just nuts about how people would get there, you know, 10 o'clock in the morning, driving from South Carolina, you know, just to get there to hang out with everybody. You know, that's really the first time that the family thing struck me. I was like, wow, you know, these people are coming together from all these different states just for one thing, and it's literally nothing but love. Like I was talking about in my show, man, the album release party, there was no fights. Like, it's crazy. I've never been to a concert and not seen a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, there's always some fucking asshole in the crowd usually.
It's true. It's so true. I don't know if, you know, there's always that asshole in the Juggalo crowd, but I don't know if it's the difference in the Juggalo crowd is you got the homies that are like, hey man, chill the fuck out for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what it is. You know, you got the fam saying, yo, shit, you're being stupid. Like, sit down for a minute, you know?
Yeah, you got people kind of holding you back, kind of helping you out if you're getting a little too
exactly.
fucked up.
I just think that's what the difference is, man, is, you know, at other shows and shit, most people are like, well, you know, it's not me getting in there, so fuck it. You know, it's not me being erratic, or it's not me getting my ass kicked, or, you know, whatever happens, happens. But, you know, I think at the Juggalo thing, it's the whole, you know, hey man, everybody here's fucking family, so stop being stupid, you know?
Definitely. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been to so many shows. There's always that one fucking asshole usually, you know, but I cannot think of a time when I've seen ICP or Twisted, or, you know, where a fight broke out. I mean, I just recently saw Head PE and Powerman 5000, and there wasn't a lot of motherfuckers there, but there was still that one asshole, you know, like, fight broke out in the pit, and I remember there was like blood splattered in the fucking urinal in the bathroom, and, you know, there's always that one asshole, but I cannot think of a time when I've seen, you know, been to a Juggalo show, a straight Juggalo show, and seen that happen.
Dude, I've seen one time out of since 2003, you know what I'm saying, at a Twisted show, this dude, I don't know if it was his girlfriend or friend or whatever, but he ended up hitting this girl, and Monoxide saw it and literally, man, like, jumped off the bus and fucking chased this dude across the street, you know what I'm saying, and was like, yo, motherfucker, I'm gonna beat your ass. You know, you don't ever hit a fucking girl. And I don't know what happened to the dude, but I saw a lot of cops come through, and I don't know if he got arrested or, you know, dipped off and didn't, you know, ran away and didn't get caught or what, but that was literally like the only time I've ever seen a fight at a psychopathic show. And when it happened, it got straightened out real fast, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Literally, Monoxide, like, it was so fast, like, literally, dude hit her in less than 5 seconds. He was off the bus, like, yo, motherfucker, come here. You know? It was nuts.
Get your ass over here. Monoxide handled that shit, huh?
Hell yeah, he did. It was crazy, man. Oh, damn, he was out that bus quick.
Hell yeah. Well, jumping away from the Juggalo scene a little bit, you know, let it be known, you smoke pot, pothead.
Yeah.
How's the weed scene out there around where you're at?
Man, it all depends on who you know, dude, to be honest with you. It's, I've heard people sometimes say that, you know, it's hard for them to get it. I've heard some people say, you know, it's easy to get it, and around here, man, like Lawrenceville, that's where I stay at. Around here, man, it's all loud, man. It's all good shit, and which I'm proud of it, man. Because come here 5, 6, 7 years ago, man, it was all mid grade. You couldn't find no good shit.
You had the strizzy that came over the border from the fucking compressed in tires type shit, huh?
Yeah, some shit comes compressed, and I mean, it's understandable because if it's coming from Cali or Colorado or something like that, you gotta brick it up to get it all the way the fuck out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
I'm smoking on some Blue Dreams right now, man, and I have no complaints, sir.
Hell yeah, man. But you were saying earlier you had a song for Forever Living. We're actually doing one again this year. We do it every 420. So after this interview, we'll talk about that. But
definitely, man. I'll definitely have to send it to you.
Hell yeah, man. I look forward to hearing that. So I think that about wraps it up. You have anything you want to say in closing?
Man, it's been a long ride, dude. Like 9 years. Like, remember when me and you were talking about, I can't remember if it was while we were recording or before, man, but just the ups and downs. I was at a point where I was almost done with music, and I owe it all to Hatchet, man, for picking me back up, like I was just so sick of the bad shit and the all the false business shit that always doesn't go through, all the hopes and the pipe dreams and you know what I'm saying. And I call it pipe dreams, man, because people promise you things and here and and you never get them. You know what I'm saying? And you do every once in a while, and then when you get that every once in a while, that's what pushes you to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? It's like after all this bad shit, that one person or that one thing that happened, it just pushes everything back into motion, man. It just gets that ball rolling and gets that snowball effect to just keep going bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
But man, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy ride, man, and I just want to give a shout out to Hatchet, man, for putting up with my fucking ass. I can get fucking crazy sometimes, man. They don't call me Justin Sane for nothing, dude. But no, man, I just want to give him shout outs, dude, and all my Bloodtooth homies, my girl Toxic, and I really want to give you a shout out, man, for doing everything you've done for me, man. Real talk. Like, it's awesome, dude. I appreciate it.
And that's what's up, man. I mean, you're one of the first people to hit me up, and I had some fucking idiots, hitting me up. No lie, it comes along with it, like putting the advertisement out there. And you're one of those few artists that had something that I was like, yeah, this is something good. So, shit, shout out to you for sending something to me.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, anytime, man. Anytime. You guys are about your business, man, and I feel we've kind of made more of a relationship on a homie side, you know what I'm saying? And I'll do whatever the hell I can for my homies, man, if it helps them out, So like I said, man, anytime, dude. Anytime.
Well, hell yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, I guess you guys can check out JUZTIN SANE over on the Facebook. He's got, what all you got? What's the links?
Oh, man, if you just go to facebook.com/JUZTINSANE, that's my personal page. SoundClick's the same way, but there's a hyphen in the middle of Justin and Sane. So it's JUZTIN-SANE. That's with the SoundClick. Reverb Nation, it's the same thing. /JUZTINSANE. And I just try to keep it simple, man. I'm glad there's nobody else that spells my name the way I do, because otherwise it'd be hard as hell. I'd have to think of all these random ass URLs and shit like that, man. I like to keep it easy, That's the stoner in me, bro. I forget a lot of shit.
Keep it simple.
Exactly, man. Keep it simple so it's easy to fucking read.
Hell yeah, man. Well, you guys make sure to check out his album, Fishing for a Vision. It's out now. You can pick it up over at bloodtoothrecords.com. Also, you can catch Hatchet Head on the Ninjas in Action mixtape, Volume 1. He's on quite a few of the Forever Living in the 420s as well, free downloads.
Man,
And
I know I'm on at least 2 of them. If I'm
man,
you gotta let me know so I can promote them down my way, man.
I know you were on number 1, which that one you can't even get that anymore because it was originally on Mega Upload, and they fucking got rid of that shit. So I'm piecing number 1 back together.
Shit.
I'm piecing it back together. I've got most of the tracks, still saved in my email.
No, I've got that CD on my computer, man. I can send you out
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've got it, man. So.
Well, there we go. I know you're on number 3, which was.
Is that the one with D's, The Wind Cries Mary?
Yeah, no. Was that I think no, that was Black and Rillo. You did on that one.
Okay.
The one with D's is on that one's number 4.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well,
that was 4 dubs.
Sweet, bro. I thought that for some reason I thought that I didn't send you Black and Rillo. I thought I was only on 2, but I need to go look back on my Facebook little discography thing that I put out, man, and see if I'm promoting you guys right, and see if I have all of them up there now.
Well, hell yeah, you're on 3 different ones, and we've done 5. This year's gonna be 6,
cool.
So it's pretty dope.
That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta send you that cross country smokeout track, man, so you can put that on there if you guys got room.
Oh yeah, we definitely got room. We're still, that's still in the beginning stages, so we definitely still got room.
That's what's up, man.
Which,
if you guys need any artists or anything, I can.
Which I'm gonna go ahead and drop it here. The album title or mixtape title this year is gonna be Stoners in Action, a play off of the Ninjas in Action.
That's awesome, dude. That's fresh. I definitely like it. I like it a lot.
Hell yeah. I mean, I've been doing the stoner mixtapes for years. My name's Callie Green.
Oh yeah, Forever Living in the 420, man. I love it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Love it.
Well, shit.
Yeah, dude, I was on board. Shit, man. First 2 seconds, Ninja Lion said something about it. I was like, oh, stoner mixtape? Yeah, I'm down. I like stoners, and I like mixtapes.
Yeah, we've had a good ride with the series. Fucking gonna be 6 this year, which we've been doing it for 5 years, but we dropped 2 the first year, and
okay.
Yeah, we dropped 2 in the first year, but the number 2 was actually dropped on 420. Well, actually, I take that back. It was dropped on 421 because we had something fucked up happen. I don't remember what, but for some reason I wasn't able to upload it on 420.
Yeah, dude, I am not good with computers. I am not at all. So I'm sure one of these days I'll run into that. Yeah, I'm gonna post a new video tonight at 8 o'clock, and it won't show up till another month later because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
We actually we were supposed to release Ninjas in Action on Dat Piff, and they denied us. They straight.
Why?
I don't know. I'm guessing the mixtape was too fresh.
Yeah, that's weird. They denied because
like they said something about.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, they said something about copyright shit, which I didn't. We're like, what the fuck? But that's why.
If you get it.
Yeah, and we sent them emails, didn't get no fucking replies, but we were able to get it out there. So, but yeah,
I would understand if it was on iTunes or something, but Dat Piff, that's crazy. Dat Piff wouldn't show no love.
Yeah, Dat Piff wouldn't show no love, so I don't know what's up with that because I've always used them in the past, like after
I had one mixtape on there, but ever since then, man, I haven't really been too active on there. If I see a mixtape that I hear that downloaded, what I'm saying, I'll go there and search for it because I got those 5 free downloads a day. But that's about it, man. Like,
I'll go ahead and let you know the place to get mixtapes nowadays is livemixtapes.com. You can download the whole thing, or you can do fucking individual downloads. Most of the shit you don't need an actual account, because with Dat Piff, like you said, you have to have an account and you only get 5 downloads a day. But
right,
I came across live mixtapes when DeMafia 6 they put out that Here's Some Evil. So.
Is that the newest one they did?
Yeah, that new one they did.
How is that, man? I haven't got a chance to hear it yet.
Dude, it's fresh. It's pretty fucking fresh.
Oh, I might have to go on there after we get done talking, man, and download it then. I always love new music.
Man, like I was kind of impressed, you know. The first one was really good, and then the second one came and I was just like, damn, like I think I like it better than the first one personally.
So it tops the first one, huh?
To me it does.
Okay.
Like I know they were supposed to put out an album, and they weren't able to put out the album, so they threw together that mixtape, you know. I'm guessing with Killjoy Club and everything, you know what I mean? It got a little you know, you have too many projects going, you have high hopes.
Yeah, that, and I heard through the grapevine that Gangsta Boo's not with him anymore.
Nah, she hasn't been. She wasn't on this mixtape.
Is that why Young Wicked's on the Killjoy Club, and he's not? They didn't promote him as being on there.
Yeah.
Is that
Speculations have it. We'll say that's the speculation of it because yeah, there was an extra verse open.
Tracks and
yeah,
verses and
yeah, there was an extra track, I know, like, you know, an extra verse open on most of the songs, and that's how he jumped in there. That's what I'm hearing at least.
Off that, but from what I hear, man, he kills that shit. So props to him.
Oh, he killed that Killjoy Club. Like he had a lot of motherfuckers saying, "Who is this dude? Who's this Young Wicked?" You know, and that's what's up. Like he, I guess apparently they were gonna put him on the album cover, and he basically said, "Nah, like fuck that. People don't know who I am. Like just keep it you guys. Keep it ICP and the Mafia 6. They know who you are. You know, keep it simple." So.
Yeah, that's true. That's what happened with the old League CD that my boy T Slim was on, that SHI did and Bankrupt did. There was another guy that was supposed to be on it, and something ended up falling through, and they ended up getting T Slim, who's the Bloodtooth. You know what I'm saying? They ended up getting him before Bloodtooth days, actually, but they ended up getting him on that CD instead. You know what I'm saying? Just to fill everything out, and that's why I had that assumption, you know what I'm saying, about if that's why Young Wicked was on there, because I've seen it happen before in a smaller scale, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I know she said that, I think she's not, I wouldn't say she's not down with juggalos, but she knows that juggalo shows get crunk. Like I heard her saying in an interview with Fago Lovers that she knows the shows get crunk, and it's not really, you know, she gets crunk, but she ain't into the whole getting sprayed with soda thing. She wasn't down with the Fago shower, apparently.
Yeah, we helped this one promotional company bring Gangsta Boo down to Atlanta, and when we got there, a lot of people were trying to get pictures with her and stuff like that, and she was just like, no. She just seemed kind of, I don't know, freaked out. I don't know if that's the right words to put, but she was definitely standing her ground, but you could just kind of, I don't know, man. You could just see in her eyes, man. She was just like, I don't want nothing to do with you fuckers.
Like, yeah, I'll take a picture with you, but that's it.
Right, like that was way before Mafia 6 and shit like that, man. Like I heard she was in Atlanta, and this promotional group was looking to book somebody, and I was like, well, shit, you know, let me see what's up with her. And you know, I was friends with her on, I forgot what the hell it was, man. I contacted her online, and you know, we made it happen, and she got there, man. Everybody was bombarding her and shit. She was like, no, just let me go to the back. Like, leave me alone, fucking crazy people. It was funny, though.
On another tip, I will say that she did that mixtape with Beat King, and that shit was fresh. And then also that she did an album last year with LeChat that was fucking...
Really? A full album?
Yeah, they did like a whole album, and it's fresh as hell, man.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, you should definitely check that out. I think it's called Witch or Witches or something like that, something along those lines. But it's fresh, man.
That's what's up, man. You're giving me new music to check out.
That's what I do.
It's all that Memphis crunk shit too. So
yeah, like that.
I love it.
I love all that Memphis shit, all that shit. You know, always have, you know, 3 6 Mafia, fucking Lil White.
Yeah, man.
All that shit. even like some of the like Evil Pimp and you know they get crunk as fuck.
Oh shit, yeah, dude, that's classics right there, man.
All right, well I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this interview, but hell yeah, man, Cali Green 2 Fresh, Justin Sane.
Hey.
Hell yeah, always keep it wicked fresh, you guys. Carnival Spirits. Check the hashtag Ninjas in Action. We out of here. Peace.